Namaste and a very good evening to all of you. I welcome you to my channel, The Outlier. My name is Mithun. In today's video, I'll be talking about how to create a line chart using Power BI. Even before I proceed to demonstrate how to create a line chart using Power BI, may I request you to subscribe to my channel, also like and share my videos. First of all, when exactly do we use a line chart? A line chart is used when one of the variables is a date variable. Typically, when you want to show the progress of sales or profit over a period of time, you can use line chart. To this end, I will be using the data set, which is called a sample superstore data set. These are some of the fields that I have. This involves mostly customer transaction details like order ID, you have order date, ship mode, customer ID, customer name, so on and so forth. If I scroll to the extreme right side, you can see there are four scale variables, namely sales, quantity, discount, and profit. You can use any of these four variables in the line chart, but I will be using the variable sales. Let me go over to Power BI. This is the interface of Power BI. The first thing that I need to do is expand the fields pane, which is located at the top right-hand side corner. You can see here, this is the file which I'll be working on. It is called as orders file. Let me expand this file. What Power BI does is it displays all the names which were present in the Excel sheet, like category, city, country, so on and so forth. I will not be using all of these variables. I'll be using order date, and I'll also be using the variable sales. Now, let me go ahead and expand the visualization pane. There are many different types of line chart. I will be showing you a basic line chart as far as this video is concerned. I'll begin by clicking the line chart. Let me go ahead and resize this particular visual. I need to specify the x-axis as well as the y-axis. You can see the properties of the line chart. You can specify the x-axis and y-axis. What you can do is you can use the order date along the x-axis. So I'm going to drag the variable order date and drop it into the window on the left side. There's another useful variable called as sales, which I will be using along the y-axis. Let me go ahead, drag and drop this variable along the y-axis. Once you do this, you will be able to see a line chart. I'm going to take this in the focus mode, remove the visualization pane as well as the fields pane. You can clearly see here what is happening as far as sales for the 4 years is concerned. You have the data for 2014, then 2015, 16, and 17. The sales for the year 2014 is 4,84,247 units. What you see here is a dip in sales for 2015. Then for the next 2 years, namely 2015 as well as 2017, you see a increase in sales. So this is a simple explanation as far as the line chart is showing. It's very useful if you want to study whether there's a downward trend or an upward trend or whether sales is remaining constant. Now this basic line chart is useful, but to put more life into this, what I'm going to do is I will go back to the fields pane as well as use the visualization pane. I'm going to include another very interesting variable which is called as categories. Now, as far as categories is concerned, I'm going to include this under the legend option. You can see here under the visualization pane, you have what is called as legend option. You can use any of the categorical variables. I'm going to use the variable category under the legend option. The moment you use category, you can see here there are 3 different lines. Each line corresponds to a category. The blue line corresponds to furniture. Then you see the distribution of office sales, and finally you see the distribution of technology. Now, what is happening as far as technology is concerned? Technology is in the top position as far as 2014 is concerned. Then by the year 2015, there is a decline in the sales as far as technology related products are concerned. Further, it regains its top position in the year 2016 as well as in the year 2017. Now, it's curious as to why is there a decrease in the distribution of technology related products from 2014 to 2015. We might want to use what is called as AI to understand why is there a decrease in the sales of technology. There's another thing that you could do, that is go back to your visualization pane, remove the variable category. I can just click on the into mark here. Instead of category, I can use another categorical variable, which is region. I have the variable category, city, country. I'll have to locate the variable region here. Yes, region is here. So I can drag this variable region and drop it under the legend option. Very interestingly, what you see here is 4 different lines, one corresponding to each region. Let's select the Western region. Western region has the highest sales for 2014. However, its sales goes down and it takes the second position. Further, in the year 2016 as well as in 2017, in the Western region, what you see is the sales for Western region again comes right at the top. What is very interesting here is the South region. Now, when you look at the South region, let me go ahead and highlight the Southern region here. You can see here, irrespective of which year you study, may it be 2014, 2015, 16 or 17, the sales is always at a lower level. So this is one more insight that we can pull out from the line chart. Now, you've already seen formatting and how different options related to formatting are available in Power BI. I very quickly want to show you a couple of interesting features for formatting a line chart. If we scroll down, you can see here the y-axis. I'll go back to report firstly. In the y-axis, there are a lot of interesting options. Let me scroll down. I have legend, tooltip. I need to expand this particular option. Yes, this is the format button. I can go ahead and expand the y-axis option. Scroll down. Here you see what is called as values. Now, one thing that you could do with values is you can change the font size as well as color for the values. I'm going to ignore this option as of now and move on to what is called as lines. Now, I can change the style of the line as per my requirement. Let me go ahead and expand the lines option. Scroll down. As I scroll down, you can see here what is called as the line style. By default, it is using a solid line style. Once I click on the drop-down menu, you see there are other options as well, which is called as dashed. You can see here, the moment I choose the dashed option, the line style changes. Just in case you want to change this to dotted, you're free to do this as well. So you can choose any of these as per your requirement. Data labels. This is the second thing which I'd like to use. As you can see here, it becomes a bit difficult to hover the mouse on each of the data points to see the actual value of sales. This is where the data labels option comes into picture. Right now it's in the off mode. I can turn it on just by clicking on the option on. The moment I click the option on, you can see here what Power BI does is it displays the value of sales for each and every year. So this is how it becomes very, very easy for us to study what is the value of sales for each year. With this, I have come to the end of today's video. I request you to subscribe to my channel, also like and share my videos. Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a great day ahead.